After launching its attack on Gaza last year, Israel vowed to assassinate Hamas leaders across the world. Many countries, including Turkiye, took those threats seriously. At the start of the year, Ankara launched a massive crackdown on the activities of Israel's main intelligence arm, Mossad. The country, since January, has arrested and charged dozens of suspects for having ties with Israel's spy agency. And a recent operation by Turkish intelligence led to the arrest of a key operative in Turkiye's largest city. Istanbul police arrested Mossad's financial network chief Liridon Rexhepi during a joint operation. The Kosovo national confessed to transferring money to Mossad agents in Turkey after Turkish intelligence detected irregularities in his financial accounts. The field agents were reportedly using the money to gather intelligence on Syria, as well as spying on Palestinian officials. Tensions have mounted between Turkey and Israel since the start of the Gaza war. Ankara, which has cut off all trade ties with Israel, is also working to increase international pressure on the Israeli government. For more on the arrest of the Mossad operative in Turkey, joining me now from Jenin in the occupied West Bank is Osman Azal. He is a political analyst and a journalist. And from Ankara, Ahmet Keser, a professor at Hasan Kalyoncu University. Gentlemen, welcome to Straight Talk. It's good to have you on the program. Osama, what was the head of Mossad's financial network, a Kosovan national, doing in Turkey?
Yeah, the Israeli government has its plan to have like the military and intelligence control and power in the Middle East and beyond the Middle East. And so it is employing Mossad agents in Turkey because of the strategic position of Turkey and its Islamic status, and as a powerful and one of the most important states in the Middle East, and also its relationship to the Palestinian people and its continuing support for the Palestinian struggle against the Israeli occupation and for independence and liberation. Now, Israel is employing its agents in Turkey in order to follow up the relationship between Turkey and the Palestinians, and also the Palestinian officials and the Palestinian activists who live in Turkey, yes, especially in light of the war that we have now by Israel against the Palestinians in Gaza and the West Bank, and the position of Turkey, which always in support of the Palestinians against this Israeli war.
So, Ahmet, how significant was his arrest, which came through a joint operation by Turkish National Intelligence and Turkish police? I mean, is there an ongoing intelligence war between Turkey and Israel?
We can say somehow, because when we look at especially the period in the last 12 months, this is, I think, the last part of several couple of operations against the Mossad field agents, because before January, there was a, let's say, macro level operation in which more than 46 agents were arrested. And then in March, I think 7 agents were arrested. So we see that Mossad is intensifying its spy activities, especially in Turkey and Istanbul mainly, was also targeting the Palestinians usually. And this is, we can say, the last part of that. And why using a Kosovo, for example,
yes,
in this part, a Kosovo was arrested as a Mossad agent? Because I think it is better to focus on the recruitment methods of the Mossad. On one part, they recruit from the beginning and they train themselves, especially among the Jewish people. But for the second-hand ones, they recruit some people who can be easily accepted, especially in the target countries, like this Kosovo, for example, and Turkey condition. Usually, there will be a sympathy for Kosovars or for the people who are coming from the Balkan countries or the Turkic countries in Turkey, for example. That's why they use a Kosovar for this purpose, for example, within the network. But these kind of second-hand recruitments were not included in the planning activities. They use them in the last part of the network to conduct the operation, to install the GPS devices to the vehicles of the target people, etc. I think this is that kind of a person who is arrested.
So, Osama, how influential are Israeli and foreign field agents in both Turkey and its neighbors like Syria? And how do they operate? Who do they target?
Yeah, I think that in Turkey, the Israeli intelligence, the Israeli Mossad has no significant impact because they are always discovered and revealed. And we all know how many of the Mossad agents were arrested by the Turkish intelligence agency over the past few years. We are talking about dozens. So the power and the capabilities of the Turkey's intelligence does not allow the Israeli Mossad and the Israeli intelligence to have efficient and effective activities in Turkey. While in other countries, the situation is different, and we saw and heard over the past few months how many people were assassinated, whether in Syria or Iran, by the Israeli Mossad, which was a clear success for the Mossad intelligence agency in these two countries.
So, Ahmet, could you talk to us about how Turkey is reacting to the suspected activities of Mossad within its borders? I mean, is this latest arrest a part of Turkey's increased counter-surveillance actions against the Israeli intelligence?
For sure. Counterintelligence is one of the very significant parts of the intelligence operations overall, because if you cannot really defend your intelligence services and the people and the citizens in your country against other spy organizations, then there is a weakness in somewhere. And the sensitivity in Turkey, why Mossad is choosing to conduct operations is, in Istanbul, there is a significant number of Palestinians, Syrians, etc., which Mossad can use easily the weaknesses of the people. Because, for example, a Palestinian mother coming from Gaza who lost his husband with kids can be recruited by Mossad and can easily be used against other Palestinians.
Yes.
That's why Turkish intelligence services are very careful regarding this one, especially the cybersecurity units, counterintelligence units. They are continuously searching for networking,
Yes,
their communication systems, and that's why I think these operations are successfully conducted against those till now.
So, Osama, can you talk to us about the tactics of Mossad? I mean, how they operate in places like the occupied territories?
Yeah, the Israeli Mossad is the external Israeli intelligence agency that doesn't work inside the occupied territories. What works in the occupied territories is the Shabak, the internal Israeli intelligence agency. But Israel is targeting the Palestinian activists outside Palestine through its Mossad agents, and it uses different methods, including recruitment of people who are in need, like providing them with money or services that they need outside, like medical treatment or education or whatsoever. At the same time, trying to trap people by using immoral ways. We call it in Palestine iskat, like trapping people in an immoral act and then threaten these people of exposing them to the media and to their families, or get them forced to work for the Mossad agencies. So they use intimidation and inducement at one time. And as Mr. Ahmad mentioned, that they focus on, in most of the cases, on the weak people who are in need of urgent or necessary human service.
So, Ahmet, how are crypto assets and platforms financing terrorism and intelligence operations?
Ayşe, this is a kind of device which makes it easier in the money transfer in the last times, because usually you do not care for the resource from where the money is coming and to where it's going. So by using these crypto financial assets, it is easier for the secret services to transfer money from one place to another location. So that's why Mossad is mostly using this kind of financial transfer method now. especially for the needs of the second-hand recruitments in other countries. So by this way, they try to seal or cover their field operations from the financial
Yes.
research of the intelligence companies. So that makes it easier nowadays. That's why new regulations regarding this crypto financial assets should be passed in the assemblies, parliaments as well.
All right, gentlemen, unfortunately, we'll have to leave it here. Thank you very much for joining me on Straight Talk. And that's all for this edition of Straight Talk with me, Ayşe Süberker. If you've got any comments, please share them with us on X at Straight Talk TRT. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until next time, take care and goodbye.